Because that's what I'm trained to do. I'm trained to act this way. I'm trained to act like a criminal.
Stop! Why don't you act like a young lady?
Why don't you act like a public servant? Somebody working for the people instead of a tyrant. Hey, everybody. So what we're going to watch here today is pretty disgusting. What we're going to see is a Phoenix police officer who's been trained to act criminally. We're going to watch this Phoenix police officer initiate a traffic stop for what he claimed was to be driving in an improper lane. The good citizen in this video did what every good citizen should do when law enforcement initiates contact. What is the reason for the stop? And we're going to watch this officer deflect immediately as she begins to cooperate with his request for her license, right? And without provocation, he's going to do as he's trained. He's going to escalate to violence without provocation. And we're going to see Officer Mcgillis lie for his reasoning for the escalation. And pay attention to the lie and ask, is the reason for his escalation justified? Does it create his use of force? Does he create that use of force to be justified as lawful? I would contend no. At the close of this video, we will watch the Phoenix Police Department on its very own body cam initiate the cover-up. So I'm going to probably pause this video a couple times. It's not very long. It's about 5 minutes, 5.5 minutes. Make a couple comments if you want to see the whole thing. This video comes from The Guardian. Go out over there and, as they say, show them the respect and support they deserve. Here we go. All right. We're at 39 seconds. 39 seconds into this video. This guy initiates contact.
6. Hi.
Okay.
What's your license?
I don't have it on me.
You have any ID on you?
Why am I getting pulled over?
There's one. She asked. This is what everybody should be doing. Why am I getting pulled over, right? This officer is trying to limit her freedoms, right? And she may or may not have a legal obligation to cooperate with this man's request at this point. So it's a reasonable obligation. She needs to figure out whether Arizona Revised Statute 1324.12 applies. Is he investigating criminal activity, or is it 2815.95 that gives him the authority under Title 28, or both? Does he have authority under both? But at this point, this could be a consensual contact. So I think it's reasonable for her to ask. So let's see how many times she asks why, what the reason for the stop is before this guy escalates to violence.
Man, 600 West Camelback, or excuse me, Indian School Road.
Why am I getting pulled over?
Is this your...
There's two. And watch this guy deflect immediately. Doesn't answer her questions. He wants her to cooperate, but he's not willing to cooperate with her. The citizen, the one he works for.
Car?
No.
Bravo John Sam,
Why am I getting
5-4.
There's three, right? There's three. He hasn't answered the question once.
5-5. Do you have ID on you?
No. Why am I getting pulled over?
There's 4. Now, what are we? 1 minute and 1. We started this at 39 seconds into contact. Remember that.
Hands behind your back.
Excuse me?
Put your hands behind your back.
No!
Put your hands behind your back. Stop. Stop.
Bam. Now she goes to the ground. What the hell is that about? Was there any reason for that escalation? Could that officer have taken a few minutes, maybe called backup, because this little 110-pound woman is such a threat? You know, maybe he needs to call the guys with the AR-15s and the tank and the cat, you know, because she's a real threat, man. I'm glad he took this pesky citizen off the street.
Stop. Hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Stop. Hands behind your back. Tom 600. Give me another unit.
Why are you arresting me?
I'm asking for your ID. You said
Did you just hear? Did you guys catch that? Why are you arresting me? I'm asking for your ID. Now, I want you guys to rewind this video. Go back and take a look. At what point did she ever refuse to give this man her information? No, he didn't. I went back and watched it because I was blown away.
You don't have any ID.
Did I get it? It's in my car.
You said you didn't have ID.
I do. What did I do?
Give me your arm.
Let me get my car.
Give me your arm.
Okay, there's going to be people out there that said she lied to the cops. She lied to the cops. Come on, people, right? She wasn't uncooperative. Matter of fact, in the video, I saw her turn to go get her license to be cooperative, right? Now, can an officer take that as a, officer safety? He's trying to get back into the car to flee, and hurt the officer? Sure, whatever. But there was no reason for that escalation of force at all. By the way, and that's the narrative they'll probably try to push, right? She tried to get back into the car and flee. I had to tackle this 110-pound woman dripping wet.
Stop! Give me your arm. Put your arm. Give me your arm.
What did I do?
You were in the wrong lane. You were in opposite lane of travel.
Wasn't.
Give me your ID.
No, I wasn't.
Give me your arm, please.
You're hurting me.
Give me your arm.
Help.
Give me your arm. Give me your hand.
I can't do this. I did nothing wrong, sir.
Stop.
What the hell did I do?
You were in opposing lane.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were.
All right, well, what did she do? Not give her ID, or was it because she was in opposing lane? Which one was it? Was there a need for violence either way?
Why did you tackle me?
Because that's what I'm trained to do. I'm trained to act this way. I'm trained to act like a criminal.
Leave my phone.
I'm locking it. Stop.
Anything back for it?
I don't know harm. I can
Tom 600.
cooperate
I've got her
with you.
detained, but she's real uncooperative.
I
Stand up. Stand up.
It's in the car.
Okay, well then you should have told me that. You could have given it to me. Stop arguing. Stop.
Well, why did you tell me that? What unbelievable.
Stop. Why don't you act like a young lady?
Why don't you act like a public servant? Somebody working for the people instead of a tyrant.
You're manhandling me.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to
You
get you.
slammed my head.
Stop.
Why am I in handcuffs? Why am I in handcuffs?
Stop. Stop.
Stop. You act like I'm a fucking threat. Are you serious?
Why are you acting this way?
Because you're hurting me, sir.
From the get-go, you've been screaming and yelling.
Because you're
Stop.
hurting me.
I'm not hurting you.
Why am I arrested? Why am I in handcuffs?
Because
When
I asked for ID.
cooperating.
No, I asked for ID.
It's in the car. Can I get it?
Well, I'll get it now.
Okay,
You
Mcgillis.
refused. You refused to give it to me.
Officer Mcgillis, Phoenix Police Department, was trained this way.
It's in the car.
Well, you should have just given it to me.
Well, can you let me go so I can get it?
No, I'll get it in a minute.
Go for Mike.
And let the cover-up begin. Watch this, people. Imagine if this was your daughter or a family member that this just happened to, right? All right, she may have made a bad decision. We don't know. I don't know if she tested, if she was a DUI or whatever. I don't know. I'm sure it's in the public records, but I just saw this and thought it was disgusting. But here we go. Watch the cover-up again.
Hey, I'm out here on Indian School. I don't know if you heard it.
The 101, yeah, saying her head's bleeding or something?
Yeah, the DUI, and she does. She's got blood on her hand, but it's because she was sitting there wiping it over and over again. But she's got about maybe a quarter to, it's not a half inch, so just about a quarter-inch cut on the top of her head. It might need a stitch. And she's got you can tell she probably bumped her head on the ground when he took her to the ground.
She bumped her head.
So, I'm going to do the use of force for Mcgillis. And then
yeah, there was no strikes or anything. It's more like just like an injured prisoner, right?
oh yeah, she was she was freaking out about it, and
She was the one who freaked out, right? She was the one. He freaked out because she wouldn't give her ID as quickly as she wanted, even though she was asking so she could figure out what her legal obligation was to that ban at the time. Ridiculous.
when he actually had to take her to the ground, I think it was either that or when he had to try to push her up against the car. So she's like super emotional, super Looney Tunes.
Yeah, so we're gonna get her checked out. Let's make sure we do photos and stuff. Yeah, like you said, do that. We'll do the injured prisoner / use of force, just to CYA ourselves.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
Watch the sergeant CYA himself at the very end here, because he does the same thing that he's asking his officers to do. You guys cover your ass, but I'm going to cover my ass with this one statement.
I mean, when we get, is she alleging any misconduct or anything, or is she just complaining about the injury?
She thinks she was kind of manhandled or whatever, but I don't think it's. I'm getting ready to review the body camera right now. She's super all over the place.
Okay, no, that's what I was going to say. Let's just wait for we review the camera, make sure it looks good to go, and then we'll do the use of force, just to CYA everybody and cover them.
Yep.
But, yep, nope, sounds good. Keep me posted.
All right, sounds good.
You guys get that? So we CYA everybody, including me, right? Make sure you review all the body cameras and put that in your report. Make sure you, he just drops these little subtle hints to make sure that that report gets written the way it needs to get written, so we can investigate ourselves and find nothing wrong. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day. Go over to the Guardian channel. Watch the original video. Have a good day, everybody. Be good humans.
Mark and Craig, Pop Brothers at Law. It's Shut the Fuck Up Friday, and we are here with Michael Rappaport, and we are going to review that script for you.
Mm-hmm.
Big brother, what do you say when the cops first pull you over?
Why'd you pull me over?
And when they start asking questions?
Not discussing my day or night, sir.
And if they keep asking questions?
Politely say, am I being detained or am I free to go?
And if detained, what do you say?
Sir, I invoke the Fifth.
And then, Michael Rappaport, what do you do?
Shut the fuck up.
Simple, 25 words, politely, respectfully. Review it, not only on Shut the Fuck Up Friday, but every day.
And don't forget to shut the fuck up.
What are we supposed to do?
Shut the fuck up.
And then when the cops ask more questions?
You shut the fuck up.
What if they put the cuffs on you?
Shut the fuck up.
What if
You
they-
don't say a fucking word. You know what you do? You shut the fuck up.
And they take you to the station?
You shut the fuck up.
And then they try to let you
You
go.
shut your fucking big fucking mouth. You shut the fuck up.
And that's the tip of the...
Thanks for watching No ID for You. If you'd like to support the channel, please go visit the merch store at www.noidforyou for your suspicious person apparel and Arizona citizen survival cards with the top 10 laws police use to limit, suspend, or terminate your constitutional rights.